So here's where I'm at. I've been with my partner for a little over 2 years now. Things have been pretty great between us, no big issues. We're living together, building a life, and really starting to think long term. But then, out of nowhere, my partner's mom drops a bombshell. She calls us up one evening, says she's in a bit of a tough spot and needs a place to stay for a while. Okay, that's fine. People go through tough times, and I get that. But the real shock came right after she asked if she could stay with us. She casually throws out this comment like it's no big deal that completely threw me off. She goes, "I don't know how long this relationship is going to last. It's just a phase, right?" I couldn't believe it. I just stood there, kind of frozen, trying to process what she said. Like, how do you even respond to something like that? It felt like a punch to the gut, honestly. Here's this woman who has always been nice to me, always been polite, but this was a total blindside. After everything my partner and I have been through together, she just reduced our whole relationship to a phase. That didn't sit right with me at all. I'm not some fleeting fling. We've been together for over 2 years, and I feel like we've proven that this is the real deal. So, to have her just brush that off like it's nothing, it hit hard. But here's the kicker she follows up with. I just need a place to stay while I figure things out. She's asking if she can move in with us until she gets back on her feet. And my partner, who's usually great at seeing both sides of things, immediately jumps in and says, "Of course, Mom. No problem." But for me, it's not that simple. I get that she's going through a tough time, and I want to be supportive. I really do. But after that comment, I couldn't just act like everything was fine. I mean, how am I supposed to just forget the fact that she doesn't respect our relationship? She basically called it temporary, like it's not something that's here for the long haul. I tried to voice how I felt to my partner. I told them, "Look, I'm really not comfortable with the idea of your mom moving in with us," after she said that. It feels like a slap in the face, and I don't think I can just ignore it. My partner was immediately upset though. They said I was overreacting and that I should be more understanding of their mom's situation. I totally get that their mom might need help, but it doesn't feel fair to just overlook the fact that she's being dismissive of us. The conversation escalated. My partner kept insisting that I should just let it go, saying that it's just their mom's way of joking, and that we should be understanding. But how am I supposed to be understanding when it feels like she doesn't even take us seriously? The whole idea of her moving in just started to feel like I'd be opening the door to someone who has no respect for our relationship. It's one thing if we're in a space where we're all on the same page, but after that comment, I just can't pretend like it's all okay. I tried to explain that it's not about refusing to help, but about the fact that it felt like she doesn't see us as a real couple. Like, "Oh, you guys are just in this for now, but who knows what will happen." If I'm being honest, I don't know if I can be okay with that. So, I told my partner that I wasn't comfortable with the idea of their mom moving in with us. And now, I'm the bad guy. My partner is upset with me for not supporting her mom, and things are tense. I've been trying to explain my side, but every time I do, it just feels like I'm being painted as the villain. My partner says I'm not understanding enough, that family is important, and that I'm overreacting. I've tried to be the bigger person, but I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I want to support my partner, but at the same time, I feel like I'm being asked to ignore the disrespect from their mom, and that's just not something I'm comfortable doing. It's just frustrating because, at the end of the day, I don't want to make things harder for anyone. I don't want to hurt my partner, but I also feel like my feelings and boundaries aren't being taken seriously. I'm just stuck wondering, am I in the wrong here for refusing to let her mom move in? Should I just let it go and play along for the sake of peace? Or am I justified in drawing this line and standing up for myself and my relationship? I just can't shake the feeling that if I let this slide, it will set a precedent where my feelings don't matter. So here I am, trying to figure out if I'm being unreasonable or if my partner is being too dismissive of how hurtful this situation really is.